my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I got my arm bleeding. Would it be wrong, would it be right? If I took my life tonight, chances are that I might mutilation out of sight. I'm contemplating suicide. So I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. When somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. When somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing's alright, nothing is fine. I'm running and I'm crying. Right, yeah, go, right,
I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. But I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. I feel there's nothing I can do. The world float to the dark side of the moon. After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend at the end. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might, kryptonite. You call me strong, you call me weak, but still your secrets I will keep. You took for granted all the times I never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up, put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman mind, kryptonite. If I go crazy, will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman mind, kryptonite. Yeah! If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman mind, kryptonite.
Hello, everyone. Shameless here today. We got more Fire Emblem Three Hopes. Who we killing today? We will see. Probably a lot of folks. All right. First things first, we have support conversations. Dimitri, go.
Oh, you're awake. Don't worry, it's only been a few hours.
What happened? The last I remember, I was training some of our new recruits.
You got hit by some stray magic. Pretty hard, too.
Yes, that's right. How could I have let my guard fall so carelessly?
Probably the exhaustion. You usually sidestep stuff like that, no problem. Everybody was really worried about you, though. Dedue and Felix in particular didn't know what to do with themselves. Guess the silver lining is that it forced you to get some rest, if only for a few hours.
Apologies for causing such a disturbance. I'm fine now, I assure you.
Uh-huh, sure you are. I know you're just gonna get straight back to work if I leave you be. But hey, take a look around first.
The room is immaculate. Is this your handiwork?
Yep, though we left anything that seemed like it would need your input. Figured we could at least take care of the small stuff while you were out, though. Oh, and everyone, and I mean everyone, thinks you should be taking more breaks.
I'm certainly grateful for the gesture. But how did you find time for this amidst your other responsibilities?
It was easy once we split everything up. Felix, Dedue, and I wrapped up the training session in your stead. Then Rodrigue and Sylvain handled the rest of your paperwork. You might want to glance through it later, though. Ingrid tended to the horses, while Ash and Annette helped organize all your books. Oh, and Mercedes baked some wonderful treats for you. They'll have you back on your feet in no time. What else? What else? Oh, right. We sent some soldiers to check on the nearby villages, too.
Incredible. I never expected you to do this much.
Hey, come on.
Well, the Blue Lions can be pretty dependable when we put our minds to it, huh? Maybe you can trust us a little more now that you've seen what we can do.
This isn't a matter of trust. I deeply depend on every single person in this army.
Then why didn't you tell anyone else about how you went and buried all those villagers? Everyone was stunned when I mentioned it to them. I want to hear about that stuff from your mouth, not mine.
Yes, My apologies.
If you're really sorry, then you won't let it happen again. Anyway, go get some more rest. And don't try to say you're not tired just so you can keep working.
Yeah.
I see I can't fool you. Though in truth, I doubt I'll be able to doze off again so soon after enjoying my first dreamless sleep in ages.
In that case, come kill some time with me. I'm sure the training grounds will be free by now.
Yes, that sounds lovely. And, thank you.
Alright. Haven't reached A rank yet, but now we have Dimitri. Dedue.
You must rest, Your Majesty. These late hours will only undermine your health.
I appreciate your concern, but I fear sleep eludes me after our last battle. No need to wait for me to do, or to worry. I'll rest when I find a suitable stopping point.
You said the same the other day, then worked until the break of dawn.
I should know better than to argue when you get like this. Very well. I'll rest once I know these documents contain no errors. And if you assist me, it will go all the faster.
This is written in the language of Dusker. Is it a letter to the leadership?
Yes. I'd asked their cooperation in investigating a number of matters pertaining to the tragedy of Dusker. Some interim reports arrived the other day, so I'm thanking them for those and requesting a further investigation into another matter.
I see. Such important tasks warrant daylight. Can this not wait until morning?
And what if
Possibly,
I fall
but
in
meh.
battle tomorrow and the work remains forever unfinished? I must do all that I can while I still draw breath. I will uncover the truth of that day and exact revenge for the dead. I swear it. There's no time to waste. After all, it doesn't appear resolving this issue will be as simple as just setting all the perpetrators to meet their end.
All the more reason to rest and preserve your health.
My rest and health can wait. At least until I've looked through these inquiries into the Western Front. And I should put in some training before I sleep, to make up for all this desk work.
Do you still have nightmares of that day?
You remember then? I'm surprised. I've not mentioned them in years. I used to summon you to my room under the pretense of keeping you safe from the others in the castle. And then I'd have you listen to me babble until sleep finally claimed me.
I've always been grateful for the consideration you showed.
It was my own selfishness, nothing praiseworthy.
Well, if sleep still evades you, I would be happy to lend an ear.
That would only succeed in exhausting us both. We have an early start tomorrow, so please, get some rest. I know you will once again implore me not to overextend myself. But I assure you that I know my own limits better than anyone.
At least let me bring tea before I depart.
That would be wonderful to do. And apologies for always putting you through so much trouble.
Excellent. And then Felix.
How long are you going to keep staring blankly like an idiot? You should eat.
Food is important.
You're right. My apologies.
Let me guess, you're in a tizzy about how best to make use of the Church's forces. Or maybe you're just worried about how our forces will survive the winter. Well, knock it off. A good leader knows when to let their vassals do the worrying for them.
Ow.
Is that why you left your uncle in charge of House Fraldarius?
Yes. Though I've been returning to the territory the moment any issues arise with his governance.
And your mother? Is she in good health? I imagine it's difficult to manage all the family squabbles on her own.
Oh, she's fine. She's good at that sort of thing. I actually think she likes it. I suggest you focus on your own issues for once, instead of worrying about everyone else.
I'm not sure that's possible. Oh, but that does remind me. I hear the Knights wanted to hold a joint training session.
Forget it. You'll never change. I'd tell you to stop brooding so much, but I'd be wasting my breath.
I cannot afford to lose this war, Felix. I must protect the kingdom. I must avenge the fallen. Each day, we draw ever closer to those who pulled the actual strings. I've already punished any who knew of the plan and did nothing, as well as a number of middle-rank conspirators.
Aye.
But it isn't enough. There are still those who must answer for this crime with their lives.
You are a book with one chapter and no ending. What will you do when you actually have this revenge of yours?
I don't know. But if I can quell their grief and their hate, it will be enough. Do you hate me, Felix? After all, I saw Glenn die. I watched it and could do nothing. His end lies on my shoulders.
That's enough. I don't hate you, okay? You weren't responsible for any of that. They didn't die for your sake. They made their own choices of their own free will. Don't be so conceited.
But surely they didn't want to die. Yet they did so to protect me. Me. I am undeserving of such sacrifice.
Oh.
I told you to quit brooding and eat. Your food's going to rot if you wait any longer.
Yes, of course.
Excellent. Now then, first things first to the supply master. Let's
Supplies are
collect
the
our
lifeblood of any
supplies.
army. Everything has its use.
Alright, Rodrigue.
Come this way. You have my gratitude.
I believe thanks are in order. Your aid in Ferdinand was invaluable. We could not have rescued His Majesty alone. Not if we staked our lives on the fight. Nah, I didn't do much. He was the one who made the decision to go back to the capital. Yes, I thanked him as well, though he rewarded my efforts with no small amount of curtness. He muttered something about being it preferable to having nightmares about abandonment. I do wonder where he got that sharp temper. Now, let us all work together from here on out. Move quickly to subdue the West. I was worried for a while there, but I'm relieved there wasn't much damage to the city. And we were able to rescue Duke Ephraim as well. We'll load off our shoulders.
Right on.
Totally. Now we could just do something about the West. All these problems within the kingdom should be settled down. Yeah, I have to wonder, what in the world is Cordelia playing at? Think of a lot of reasons why the Western nobles would oppress His Majesty. Oh, nothing comes to mind. There's something unsettling about all of this. Man, happy?
So, you
I
up for a
thought
chat?
she might not have been. As it turns out, Cordelia was the same lady. As usual, she made a quick escape. What do you mean? How do you know her? Oh, she's the one who caused me so much pain. But at this point, I really don't care. Petey will, take her down. You trusted Dimitri that much. That is.
Hello there. Oh, that's
Now that
right.
I think about it, I haven't been to Western Fargus all that much. I'm originally from the Empire, and I rarely had the opportunity to travel when I was with the church. I always thought I'd go there someday, but I confess, this is not quite what I had in mind. I had thought the kingdom would send a more united front against the Empire. To be honest, I was quite surprised that a disturbance would happen in the royal capital. Good thing that the kingdom ended up with the Baron Road, I'll tell you that. If they hadn't, I'm sure the Empire would have marched far into kingdom territory by now.
Excuse me.
It's pretty tough to get people to band together for a common cause. Each person is their own entity. which means they have different desires and goals. Unifying all of those diverse wants and needs under the banner of a single region feels nigh impossible.
A shame.
How long are we going to fight against that impossibility?
What's up?
Perfect.
For relief, my father showed up. Guess he's somewhat reliable after all. Another time to suddenly spring into action. But I imagine he couldn't let things stand as they were. I mean, the Galaxy name was used to spread false information, which put his Majesty in danger. I can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, it's you.
Is it Dimitri?
No.
Well, in truth, I spent much of last night getting firmly scolded by Felix. Once he got started, he would not stop. We ended up talking through the nights, much like the old days. In the end, you came to the tent and began arguing with Felix. I know things have been awkward between you two for a while. How are you able to reconcile? Thank you. I am as well. In any case, I am truly sorry to have worried you. What a feckless man I am, never toiling to no avail.
I wonder.
Promise, I will walk alongside everyone else moving forward.
Right?
Your deafness with a spear is truly a sight to behold. I imagine your teacher must have had considerable skill.
Right.
Yes, I actually learned from my family, those in the castle, and a friend way. Oh, so impressive. I'd certainly like to be as adept with a spear as you.
What say you?
Well, I could teach you if you like. I'm sure you can master it quickly. I wouldn't go as far as to say it would make Gwen happy, but at the very least, I would be glad if my skills could be of use to someone else.
Time to work you into shape.
Let's... Happy change into priest. Ooh, Dimitri and Ash. I'll grab to do. Mercedes for Ingrid. Ingrid. Tevif. Rodrigue. And Flynn. Yeah, we almost finished the beat. Alright, good. Begin your training!
We did great.
Alright. Go until everyone's pretty much maxed out their stuff. Marvelous, marvelous. Excellent there.
I'm getting back.
got to give this a try.
I'll be able to help.
This will help.
I can't.
This better not be.
Nice.
I've grasped.
I have hit.
Nice.
Time to work
Are you
you
enjoying
into
Winter
shape.
so far? Pretty good so
Can't
far.
wait to see how you do.
Let's see. Now we go to Felix. Alright, so they are max, so I can work on him with, let's say, action. Felix?
What do you think? Hello there.
Felix, we should speak to you about your part with the Dusker Vanguard. Being sent to house for, fathers. Soldiers have any complaints? I imagine you have thoughts as well. Some might be dissatisfied. I don't care if they... I value a warrior's ability to fight. Like where they are from don't matter to me. That end, there are many competent fighters among the Dusker soldiers. High morale. Make for good training partners. We learn a great deal from their techniques. And...
Hey there.
What? Got a problem? Speak up. Not at all. I'm just thinking that His Majesty must find it reassuring to have a confidant like you. I expect to hear that. Whatever. Free to say whatever you want. Oh, glad to know they're getting along. That didn't gusta.
True.
Baron Dominic is in a very precocious position. Speaking with my brother would be no simple matter. That's true. He wanted to help us. Can't risk doing anything reckless so long as the other Western nobles have power. Our only other option is to steadily gain control and cut down the West military forces.
Let's give it our all.
I believe in you, Father. I'm certain Uncle Dominic will listen to you. Make your own way to him. Flame.
You look well today. I
What
see.
a great relief to have Dimitri back safe and sound. I also noticed that something about him has changed. Not necessarily say he is cheerful, but he's something in his cartoons appears more at ease. Perhaps his friends encouraged him. That made him feel better. I'd like to make more friends myself. Then Captain. The commotion in the capital is subsided from it. Glad that we've got good news for Rhea. Oh, speaking of good news, my former partner has officially signed on to help us. We're going to meet with her up in our and I can't wait to see her again. Excellent. We'll have Shamir soon. As far as any news that I've heard about lately, I haven't been too up to date with some of the major stuff. One thing I've noticed is apparently Japan is officially making July 22nd One Piece Day in celebration of the anniversary of how long One Piece has been going on for.
Marvelous.
I'm relieved that we've cleared up that matter in the royal capital. Here's the city is sustaining much less damage than as we feared. It's a pity we could not detain the Empress Cordelia, though. One day, the presence may play fog us into chaos. Oh, perhaps all of Fodland, even. Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting that we're gonna have a whole day dedicated about One Piece.
Care to make yourself useful?
Oh yeah, it's definitely one hell of a landmark, that's for sure. Ash.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
To Ingrid, Dimitri.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Here. Rodrigue. Sylvain, why not?
must do our fair share to make yourself useful.
Do Blaine? No, wait. Fifth Blaine.
We all must do our fair
There we
share.
go. New support conversation unlocked. Dorothea and Blaine have their conversation. It'll take time before you can deepen that bond. Go.
Dorothea, I have it!
Yeah, play now.
You have what?
I have learned more about the story you mentioned the other day. The one regarding the song that ended a war.
Oh?
That's incredible. How did you manage it? I've been asking around myself, but I haven't learned a thing.
I actually asked my brother. Or to be more specific, I just so happened to stumble across it in one of his books.
I see. And what did it say?
It is the story of a woman who ended a war with a song. This took place a short while after the Empire emerged victorious from the War of Heroes. The brother of an imperial noble started a conflict regarding the succession of their territory. It was a minor struggle at first, but gradually the other neighboring lords became caught up as well. It became quite the event. One thing spiraled into another, and soon they were on the cusp of a war that threatened to splinter the very empire itself.
Nobles are always like that, no matter the era.
At the time, one woman was very worried about the state of
Oh,
affairs.
my neck.
A childhood friend of the two brothers on opposite sides of the struggle.
Oh, now that's a development right out of the storybooks.
She made her way to the battlefield, which was on the brink of exploding into violence, stood between the two armies, and began to sing. She filled her every word with the hope that the brothers would not be driven to fight. And it went like this. I remember with fondness days long past with those I love. With warmth in my heart I think of them and sing to the stars up above. Hands once linked now carry swords, filled with rage and bloody, and with their smiles forgotten, they seek the sweet release of death.
Oh.
The sound of her voice in song moved not only the hearts of the two brothers, but of their armies as well. Soon, they all dispersed and returned to their homes. Having settled their differences, the brothers petitioned the Emperor to change their territories. So that there would be no lingering grudge, they asked to be given lands at the east and west ends of the Empire, with the capital betwixt. And that is the tale of how House Benya and House Menya came to be.
You know, I just realized something. The name of the Middle Franc Opera Company means friendship at the center. It's taken from a festival of singing and dancing that was held in the capital long ago in the hopes of fostering peace. Maybe the origins of this festival are found in the story you just told me.
Do you truly think so?
Noble houses divided with the capital between them? Singing and dancing in the center for peace? I don't think it's a coincidence.
Now that you say it, I find I must agree. Which would mean that you, Dorothea, diva of the Middle Franc Opera Company, might use your talent to bring about the end of war.
Oh.
That would be quite something were it to come to pass.
I wonder. But let's put old tales aside for now and continue our lessons, shall we?
Of course.
Perhaps if we pray and sing for peace, happiness really will find us all.
Oh. Let's see. Next, meals. First things first. Now,
Hunger is the true enemy.
let's start with Awakening Gauge and everything else. New Felix to do.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Huh. You made this? Pretty good.
Good.
You made this. Impressive.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Next,
Hunger is the true enemy.
let's do weapon durability will be greatly reduced. Grab a net flame. Perfect.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Oh, but this is simply scrumptious. I love, love, love it.
It's so nice to eat in the great outdoors like this. Beats sitting in the mess
Yeah,
hall,
I heard.
that's for sure.
So what we've been told, by the way, that technically isn't Kevin Conroy's last actual line of Batman. He's supposed to have a line in the next movie, because remember, it's a 3-part series. Unless that was part 3. I haven't fully paid attention. But yeah, I love his final line is, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out as Batman. And that is so good. That's a mood.
Hey, what are the words to that song again? Something about an eagle and a lion flying through the sky?
A flying lion? Pretty sure I know the song you're talking about, but those definitely ain't the lyrics I've heard. The one I know is about some horse with a human face running through the greenest grass you ever did see.
Now that you mention it, that does sound familiar. What a weird thing to sing about. I wonder who wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't working.
You can say that again. I finally finished rewriting the lyrics and everything, but they aren't catching on. Not at all.
I've even heard people theorizing that the horse with the human face is some kind of grand metaphor. You know, since he's a mix of human wisdom and a horse's pure strength, the song is saying that the brave warrior who possesses both will win in the end. Or that the horse is some kind of messenger sent by the goddess to punish sinners.
Why did it come to this? I didn't have any of that stuff in mind when I was writing it. I just wanted to sing about a knight rushing through an open field. And then I snuck in a tiny bit of Dusker mythology that Dedu told me about.
Not sure how you got from that to a song about a horse with a human face.
I already told you that's not what it is! It's a mythological warrior being from Dusker legend.
All right. Either way, everyone obviously prefers the original version. So, all's well that ends well, right? They say once people hear a song, it's out of the composer's hands forever. The author is dead, all that stuff.
I know you're just saying all this to make me feel better.
Falling upside. Yeah. I've heard a lot about the Acolyte. I am kind of sitting back on that one. I apologize to
Well, yeah,
Annette.
I can't deny that. Sorry, Annette. But it's true that there's nothing you can really do now. Even if you write totally new lyrics and sing them for the whole army, there's no guarantee they'll
Look,
get
I'm
as
just
big
gonna
as the
say
ones
this.
that are already
If you're a
out there.
fan of Star Wars Acolyte, all the power
have a
to you.
point, but still.
But I'm
Listen,
gonna be
Annette,
fair.
songs have a lot of
Putting
power.
someone in
They
charge
help
who's
people
never
in
seen
need,
or
give them courage
been a
when they're
part of
down on
anything
their
involved
luck.
with Star Wars ever before in their life,
And if you ask
and saying,
me,
"Hey,
I
let's
think
put you in
yours
charge
could
of an entire
inspire
Star
our
Wars
troops out on the
project, and then
battlefield,
give you
too.
a second project just in case."
I don't
No,
know.
stop doing
Hey,
that.
what even
That's
is a
dumb
human
as
resource
hell.
anyway? Is it some kind of monster?
Ain't no monster I've ever heard of. Maybe it's a horrible beast that comes crawling up out of the bowels of the earth.
Don't say stuff like that. You're gonna ruin a perfectly happy song.
Aww.
Poor Annette. Her song. Her poor song.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Warrior gauge fills faster. That was the worst Star Wars project I've seen my entire life. Oh, no doubt. Hell, someone tried to say the Sith putting on their mask gave them Darth Vader vibes. God, no. Also, I want to be fair. My reason for some of it as well being ridiculous, like everyone's talking about like the
this
new
is
Sith they
great.
introduced,
I bet anyone would love this
and
stuff.
how they look like a badass. I'm sorry, that mask is atrocious. It looks like a welder's
I
mask with
appreciate
teeth
your
on it.
consideration and will endeavor to repay this.
How
kindness.
that is supposed to look scary is ridiculous.
Hold on. How'd you know this was my favorite? Thank you.
Like, there's an entire meme about this. With a YouTuber I watch. I gotta go back to his name in a little bit. But it was a talk that, in anime and everything else, mask has aura. Aura is always the importance of, like, creating a vibe, a tone or something. And someone goes, having a mask can set such incredible aura, and it's ridiculous how well that is true. A perfect example of this that the guy mentions is Toby in Naruto. Every time Obito had the mask on, he was going by Toby, he had this aura about him. Sure, he was goofy at first, but when he got serious and you only saw the Sharingan in his mask, it looked threatening. It had an aura to him. The fact that he could just wave his hand, it looked like he was getting sucked into his mask. The way that, you never knew what he was saying. The fact that his mask started to break against his fight with Conan, and that made him more terrifying, was beautiful. The moment his mask was gone and he was just back to Obito, he stopped using the voice, and he just went... He lost a lot of what made him a threat. He lost that villainous
I wanted to
aura.
speak with you. You have made quite the name for yourself.
This was
recently.
well before the Talk no Jutsu happened.
Oh, thanks.
A true feat for one so young. It is a shame you could not continue your studies at the academy. If only you had been graced with the opportunity to cultivate your knowledge and gain more experience alongside your classmates. It is likely you would have become influential enough to impact Fodlan's very future. You have grown silent. Is something on your mind?
What do you all think of me, honestly? We've fought enough battles together. You know I've got this mysterious power. You and Rhea, you're suspicious of me, aren't you?
Yes, I admit you are right. We have yet to determine if you are truly trustworthy. The
That's
power
fair.
you possess is different
Very
from that
fair.
of a crest. That alone is cause for suspicion, if I may be so blunt. You might not bear us any ill will, but what if you were to succumb to the manipulations of someone like Tomas?
Dun, dun.
That doesn't sound
Now, I
very
guess from a
likely.
plot standpoint, but
Although I
Rift is
guess it's
presence was
possible I
helpful. It
could
really did.
accidentally hurt someone with it.
Like, if nothing else,
Precisely. And furthermore,
the way you
the
could have
victim
kept
of
his
said
aura
accident
going when he
be
could have
the
still been
Archbishop,
threatening,
or
don't
my
change
sister
his voice. Just let him keep that deep
We
voice.
must remain vigilant
Obito with that
to
deep
even the
voice still
slightest
could have been
possibility
threatening.
of
Hell, that would have
danger.
been probably the most threatening he would have
I
been.
know the Empire often accuses
Just
the
boom,
Church of
mask
exploiting
off,
the
full
people to
exposure,
fill our
and he just goes
coffers.
like, "Oh, you thought this was a voice I
fact
was doing?
remains that the
No,
Archbishop
that's
has
just me.
always
The
gone to
Toby
great
voice, little
lengths
squeaky,
to maintain
high-pitched
peace
voice,
in Fodor.
that was an act."
She also
No,
serves
Naruto,
as the
ready? Run
spiritual
them
guide for the
hands.
vast majority of citizens here. We simply cannot risk losing her, even if it is only a 1 in a million chance.
Well, okay. If that's the case, what do you want me to do about it? I can't just leave. That would be a huge problem for Dimitri and everyone else.
I have no intention of telling you to go. I am well aware of how much the king values you. However, I would ask that you keep your distance from the Archbishop. And to stay away from Flame as well. This could prove difficult given you two serve in the Kingdom Army together, but it is a personal request. I know this all may be unpleasant for you, but will you agree to do so?
Avoid the Archbishop, not Flame.
I'll try to be careful around the Archbishop, but avoiding Flame is a bit much. Don't you think you're being a tad overprotective?
I cannot be too careful. As her brother, it is my duty to protect her.
It's all right, really. I'm not sure what this power is myself. I mean, it's my body and all, but I really have no idea what it's gonna do next.
In time, I hope you discover the true nature of your power. If there is anything I can do to assist you with the matter, do not hesitate to ask.
Will do. Thanks.
Excellent.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Wiki engage feels faster. Great bills. Ooh. Dimitri. Perfect.
Hey, this is...
I admire your restraint, Your Majesty, but there's no need for it. You should eat more.
Yeah, going
You
back
have
to
a
Star
point.
Wars as well. That's a
It
perfect
wouldn't
example
hurt
as
to have
well,
a
which is
little
like
more to mark this special meal. I suppose.
Mass makes aura. Just the entirety that is Darth Vader. Just the entirety that is Darth Vader and her ability, his having a mask. But it also was the fact that, especially in later media right now, when that mask gets cracked and everything else, oh god, is he like a pissed off individual. Is she okay? Run. Run for your life. Choose to live.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Which battlefield are you heading to? Alright, got a fight there on a shop. And paralog. Let's go. Let's start with the paralog. Enemy is going to be level 31. Okay, we will wait to do this paralog. Actually, hold on. Maybe we can adjust that.
Make sure you're ready.
What's my gold at? 16k.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
We'll get to do up to 30.
This strength.
Ingrid's gonna be the tough one. You're 22 right now. What I miss while I was AFK? Mainly just support conversations right now, Bunny.
I hope I can be...
Right now, mostly just support
You'll be
conversations.
unstoppable.
I am shopkeeper. We can sell.
I carry a little of everything here.
That. Sell that. So all of our building material now, since everything's been upgraded at its max. Yeah, talking Star Wars for a little bit, and then naturally talking anime as well. Alright, there we go. Now we're at 36.
Hope to see you again soon.
There we go. Let's bump.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Ingrid to 30, because even if they don't get it immediately, we'll say to 31. I'm fine with that. Star Wars is dying with how it's been treated lately. The problem with Star Wars, it's either going to be really bad shows right now. It all depends on who they put in charge of the shows. Case in point, Mandalorian did really well. Acolyte did not so good. A lot of the movies and structure and everything else, because a lot of it is, again, pandering. A lot of it is going to be, you know, Disney just trying to produce what they can produce because they need something out there.
Are you headed to?
Problem that comes down to a lot of stuff lately, along with, like, Marvel as well. It's the reason why more people are actually excited about Deadpool and Wolverine right now. Because it's the only Marvel movie we're getting this year. It looks fantastic. And then they have announced the new Captain America movie after a lot of other stuff, and it actually is looking good. Harrison Ford as Red Hulk and everything else, it's actually looking like we're going,
so we can start sewing our surrender flags.
Okay, Marvel might be cooking
Sorry.
again.
I was lost in thought for a second there.
You don't say. What's got you down?
What it really
I just
comes
never
down to is they
imagined
need to
we'd all be fighting
take a
together
step
here in
back,
Dusker.
give their properties a chance to
You come
breathe,
back here often, right, Dudu?
and then we'll
I've
want to
heard
see
His
them
Majesty
again.
say
Because
as
if we
much
get
on
like new
multiple
Star Wars
occasions.
stuff every year, cool. Star Wars loses a lot of its magic. It's the same problem with Marvel.
Well, Dusker is
The
still
reason
quite
we
new to
loved
most of
the
us,
Marvel Cinematic
so we will
Universe is because we
definitely
were
be
able to
depending
grow
on
alongside
you.
these movies, and each one,
Ingrid.
they didn't feel like a rushed product just to
It's true
produce
we
a
shouldn't wallow in the
further and
past,
further of a
but there is
cinematic
also
universe,
no
which
need
they're
for
doing.
false cheer.
It
Sure,
felt like
considering
organic
who we're going up
storytelling
against,
sometimes.
It's not like we've got happy days ahead.
Yes, not every movie was great, but
We'll
at
be
least
fighting
it
a
had its
Dusker militia,
purpose.
right?
Yeah, we've been asked to put down an insurrection. Some sort of internal disagreement.
Dusker
Like at
is
most, we would maybe get like maybe 2 Marvel movies in a
Fargus.
year. We shouldn't
Others
be
reject it.
seeing like 3 Marvel movies
Things
in a
have been getting
year,
better
like
between our
3
two
new
lands
TV
of
shows
late,
and everything
but
else.
There are
It,
still plenty of folks who
it gets to
can't
the point
let
there's
the
too
old
much Marvel.
grudges
There's
go.
too much of it. It's why people are actually getting
I get
excited
it.
to see
A lot of
DC
these people
movies.
lost everything.
They are rare that they happen
His
nowadays.
Majesty still seeks to make amends. He's come here for speeches countless times. Our activities today are part of that effort.
Well, you still seem awfully gloomy if that's all this is. I mean, I get that this is a place where important folks died, but that's not exactly unusual, you know?
There's more.
Huh?
The leader of this insurrection aided the people who killed the late king all those years ago.
Oh.
So, we're not just here to put down some random rioters. Our real task is to arrest the leader and bring him back to Ferdiad.
Okay, easy enough.
That man played a key role in the tragedy of Dusker. And he's responsible for Glenn's death.
Wait, hold on. This guy's from Dusker, right? I thought they had nothing to do with all that.
The vast majority did not.
But a few did, even if they weren't the brains behind the whole thing. We always knew some from Dusker were involved, as guides, if nothing else. And the Boar has been working with Dusker's leadership to find out who they were.
Sounds like the word got out. But still, inciting a rebellion seems like a pretty last-ditch effort to avoid justice.
Will you be able to stay your hand, Ingrid?
I will honor His Majesty's wishes. This leader has information we need, so we have to take him alive. No matter how much I may want to do otherwise. We'll uncover the truth and punish whoever is guilty. That will have to suffice as my revenge.
I think there are a lot of people who'd like a crack at this guy. Which is why we're here and a certain someone isn't.
His Majesty placed faith in us. We can't let him down.
Right.
If you three keep acting like you're going to a funeral, your troops are gonna follow suit. Snap out of it already. Hold those heads up high.
You're right. We're here as representatives of the king. And we can't afford to lose this battle.
Well then.
Come on, let's get this show on the road already.
Dun, dun, dun. It sounds like he hates our boy for being king. Can't blame him. He just pretty hungry. I mean, it's not so much that he hates him being king, it's that he hates this king is so fucking gung-ho on revenge. Okay, let's get up some stuff here. We have to be very mindful about a lot of this area. Silver axe is good, sword is good, loon is good, alright. Let's begin the battle.
We must help our ally.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, hang on. Hang on. I have swap my controllers. This is starting to become a problem. Hang on. Change order. Good. Yeah, the other set of controllers has too much Joy-Con drift, so I gotta change that.
Begin the operation.
Hit
Our
here.
orders are clear.
Let's begin.
I want you guarding
I will
him.
be your
I'm
shield
gonna
ice.
be
Permit no casualties.
these are the strongholds.
So they want to keep us out? Fine. We'll just cut our way through.
Yep.
No killing. It will only complicate things.
You think I don't know that?
Let
Nope.
us take this stronghold.
Alright. Ingrid,
Begin the operation.
you're going down here.
Our order.
Here we go. Hope you're ready. Alright.
I'll do what I can.
Get
It's
here.
worth a shot.
Get here. Go. Eh. Good.
I'm going.
Go.
For you.
Talon, lucky.
Give in.
You're done.
Take a breather.
Stand down.
This will be your grave.
This will be your grave. Done. Good.
Our allies are under attack just through here. We have to hurry.
Hope you're ready. Out of the way. You're done for.
You call.
I'm glad to go.
Alright.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Let's begin.
Take that
it's
base.
Time to move.
Not a I've
Take
got
that base. Let's go. Mine.
You'll never win.
Okay, not bad, Ingrid.
Thank you, my friend.
Let's do this.
Be careful. These woods are dense.
You certainly know the terrain. Did you live around here?
Now's our chance. Attack!
There you go.
Comes near these woods. The same woods where the late king met his end.
Oh, I didn't know.
Welcome in, Scarlet.
Sticking their noses where they don't belong.
There's going to be trouble. We still have allies under attack.
Here we go. Now being moderated. Do not resist. Welcome in, Scarlet. I have the lasagna in the oven. It should be ready in about an hour. Pause. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, let's see. Order myself take out that insurgent.
I'll do what I
Felix.
can.
That one.
It's worth a shot.
Let's begin. It's
All
time.
right. Here we go. I will say, I like how the Pegasus Knight feels and everything else, because your character literally will start, as you see, comboing up into the air. Look at this. Juggling!
Stand down.
Down you go.
Is it my turn?
I'll do it.
My turn.
Hang on. Got that one. Dark Spike.
So this is where Lambert died. You called my brother as well.
Brother as well.
Do not dwell on old wounds. Come.
You're fine. Now down goes his captain. There you go, Felix.
My turn.
We're done, y'all. Dark Spike.
Stand down.
Finished. Let's go, Felix. Let's see. Estelle. Capture that.
Begin the. Our orders are clear. Let us take this stronghold.
On this blade. Now. Astro. Urgent. Move on. Dead. How pathetic. Let's go. You there. Fine.
It must be hard for you to be fighting in your old home, Didu.
Your concern is unnecessary. But thank you.
Come on, let's go.
As much as the next guy, but we're in the middle of a battle. Stay focused.
Alright, those insurgents are done.
I get why they hate us, but what sense is there in fighting their own people?
Exactly.
It seems that wasn't the general we were after. Come, let us go. There's still others who need our help.
Alright.
I'm glad to
Dusker Soldier is having
begin the operation.
problems.
I have your back.
I'll do what I can.
Let's begin.
Here.
It's time to move.
I'll do what I can.
Guard that one.
I'm here.
Go.
I'm going.
Take a breather.
Let's go.
What, is that it?
That's Mr. Going. How to take her second. Pretty good so far.
The shield of Fargus, indeed.
Fucking shuffling.
Grant them no mercy.
God, I love action games like this. It feels so nice to just be able to sit back, relax, and just beat the mess out of things.
Good and bad.
That's pretty much the way of the world.
Like, as much as the Warriors games have had problems lately, I still love the Warrior-style games. It is a fun turn-your-brain-off style of game. Alright.
I owe you for that. Thank you, my friends from Fargus.
Don't mention it. Now get out of here and find somewhere safe to hide.
Come for me, huh? Well, bring it on. I'll kill the lot of you.
There he is.
This is the one we're after. Remember, we need him alive.
Need him alive, gotcha.
Yeah, right.
Surprised Vor sent you with us, Ingrid. I'd have thought he'd keep you as far away from this as possible.
This assignment was my request. I seek to put the past behind me once and for all.
Good. I still like the Samurai Warriors games. That's my big ones.
What are you gonna do to me?
You will come to Ferdiad and answer some questions. Take him away.
I can do even better. I need to be stronger, faster.
And, dun. Chickens are different, so yeah. Save. Right back to that. Use the restroom. Put on the toe.
This was a long time coming, and a fine result, seeing as we suffered no needless casualties.
I guess so. Still, I wonder why our target chose to take part in the tragedy of Dusker in the first place.
Whew. I'm back. Sorry for that. I need to look
That
deeper.
kind of decision's not arrived at lightly. There must be some reason we haven't considered yet.
Yeah, my 6:30 alarm
maybe
for
he
whenever
honestly
I was
thought he was
doing
fighting for Dusker's future.
Then he went about
Ring
it the
Fit.
wrong way.
I need to adjust.
Whatever the reason, there's no need to speculate.
Agreed. His Majesty will suss it out.
Yes, let's put our faith in him. But for now, we should tell the citizens of Dusker about what transpired today.
Wait. I must make a brief stop.
Oh? Where?
A lake deep in the forest, where a field of flowers once grew. The area was trampled by the kingdom's army some time back. I want to see if it is recovered.
I could use some flowers in my life right about now. And who knows the next time we'll be coming this way again. Mind if I join you?
Please do.
Count me in too. Felix?
I don't really care about that stuff, but sure. Still, we've got a lot to do, so let's make it quick.
Oh, how lovely. I can't believe a place like this is hidden away in the forest.
I often came here with my sister. I am glad to see it somewhat recovered.
Somewhat? You mean it used to be even more beautiful than this?
Indeed.
Wow. I'd love to see it in all its glory someday. King Lambert died near this spot, right? I wonder if Glenn ever saw this place.
I think it likely. When things settle in Dusker, this field should also return to form. We should come back then, to see the field as he did.
Yes, we should.
You sure you just want to hang back, Felix? This is really something. Might be good to, you know, take in the scenery, maybe think about your brother.
No thanks. Remembering the past is important, but the present gives me all the direction I need. Namely, the duty to protect the same things Glenn did before me.
King Dimitri. And now we're the Pill Princess.
More or less. My brother gave everything to protect him, but only because he was protecting the future of Fargus itself. Which that fool will probably try to shoulder all on his own. So I guess they're pretty much the same thing at this point. Anyway, keep that to yourself. And don't you dare tell the boar.
Sure thing.
Good. You know, I don't really care much for flowers, but this isn't so bad.
It's nice. New support conversation unlocked. Talon and Dedu.
Hey, Dedu. It looked like you were having some trouble out there during training today. All good?
You okay, Dedu?
It is not uncommon. Many soldiers do not think highly of me.
They don't. Why's that?
As you know, I am from Dusker. Relations with my home have improved now that His Majesty has taken the throne, but many still hold misgivings about fighting beside someone like me.
As the soldiers a little
I
bit.
don't really care myself, but I can get why it might bother some people. Especially if they had family or friends who died in Dusker. That's not something you can just move on from.
And now I am among the Royal Guard, an honor often reserved for the children of nobles. As I am neither noble nor knight, many are displeased at my position.
Yeah, that kind of stuff always makes people jealous. I've got tons of rumors flying around about me, too. Not that I blame them. I was just a regular merc plucked off the street and into the officers' academy just because I happened to bump into Dimitri. All of it was a lucky break, if you ask me. Kinda natural it would get under people's skin.
True. We are both here due to happenstance involving His Majesty. It is in the nobility's instinct to resent us for claiming their rightful roles. Missing out due to sheer luck is cruel indeed.
I'm sure Dimitri's got his hands full balancing it all too. One wrong move and we could be faced with a full-on rebellion. But, you know, I think there's an easy way to solve this. We just have to prove we're both capable leaders, that we deserve people's support. It's like I said before, as long as we get results, trust and respect will follow.
Aww.
Even the biggest skeptics will have to throw their weight behind us if we can show we have what it takes.
Something you learned as a mercenary.
Yep. There was this thief we had in our company, real shady guy. Nobody trusted him. But he did his work just as well as anyone else. And before long, everyone had pretty much warmed up to him. After a year or so, even I was joking around with him like he was an old friend.
He won your trust.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we didn't know for sure he wouldn't just run off with all our stuff one night. But that's why people like you are so valuable. You know, people who keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
I see.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off.
No, I appreciate it. I will try to follow your advice.
Excellent. Now then, for our first battle, because that did not count towards this. Level 27, deploy to selected area. Defeat the Cavalier and other enemies. Alright. Let's change into Dimitri.
Then I'll be off.
Happy.
Who, me? Fine.
And
What's
I can fight
play.
as well.
We will play as Happy this time. I can actually change myself for... Let's bring... Sylvain could be pretty
Time
good.
to go.
He needs some power. Getting the match.
I'll try not to die.
I'll try not to.
I am not
Alright.
inclined.
Hear you loud and clear.
Come
I
on,
might just be
Jason.
able to help.
I will give it my all.
You defend that.
Please support and fight, but I will when I must.
Okay, but I'm not doing any extra work.
Defeat the Cavaliers.
I don't want to die yet. Don't say
Get
I didn't
bounced.
warn ya.
Get bounced.
I don't want to die yet.
You're dead.
Retreat!
Don't say I didn't warn ya.
Boop, boop, boop. Banshee. You're done. Get him.
This is the worst. This stronghold is ours now.
That's ours now.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Boop, 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 boop.
I don't want to die yet.
1, 2.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Got that.
Okay, we did it. Can I take a nap now?
Can I take a nap now? Boom. Perfect.
I don't want to die yet.
Let's see. Dimitri sees that.
Let us crush their defenses.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Let's go. There's their base captain.
This is not yet
Now
the time for
death.
celebration.
I don't want to die yet.
Boom. Bum, bum, bum.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Can't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, it's the light.
You've done well.
I don't want to die yet.
This way.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is all my fault.
Oh. You're done.
This is the worst.
Oh no, I dropped my controller. Where'd you go? Oh jeez. Dun, dun.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm good. I just accidentally dropped that controller without meaning to.
I guess running away is our only option. Holding this position will make our lives easier, right?
There we go.
I don't want to die yet.
Gotta beat this one.
No, not yet.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Banshee. Got you.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Gotta go beat that thief. There you are. Got you. You're done.
This is the worst. I'm dragging the others down.
We will proceed. We
go.
We will proceed as planned.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
On to the next then.
This way. Drop it on the base captain and the cavalry unit.
This is the worst.
Retreat!
I'm dragging the others down.
This is not yet the time for celebration.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Alright. Dmitri.
We will proceed as planned.
Don't claim this.
I don't want to die yet.
Let us crush their defense.
Don't say it didn't warn you.
So
basically the
You're
strongest
dead.
person ever, right?
That sort of strength can turn the tide of battle single-handedly. Glad it's in our favor.
Good.
I don't want to die yet. Don't say it didn't warn you.
Good.
We will proceed as planned.
Go capture that.
I don't want to die yet.
That. Go this way.
Let us crush their defenses.
Don't say it didn't warn you.
Got ya.
Get lost.
And now.
This stronghold is ours now.
This is not yet the time for celebration.
Go beat the Baron now. Gotcha. Give me your
Go
say.
get him, Your Majesty.
One holy night with another.
You're helping too, Sylvain. Stand down.
Nice going, everyone. That's one in the win column. Wish this wasn't so much effort.
Don't think this means you can make me do more.
Bum, bum. Nice. Nice. Alright, more strategy points. Nice.
I have a message, Your Majesty.
Mir?
The Imperial Army has begun an assault on former Arendelle territory.
Uh-oh.
They've caught on to us.
And? How does Arendelle fare?
The force we sent to bolster their defenses still holds the castle, but they're under considerable pressure. They may not hold out much longer.
That bad, huh? Could they have planted spies in our midst at the fortress?
Even were that the case, this would be an odd turn of events. We left sizable reserves guarding both Aryan Road and Arendelle. Under those circumstances, Felix's unit alone would seem enough to keep the enemy at bay.
But this enemy marches under the flag of the Black Eagles. They appear to be the Emperor's personal battalion.
Edelgard's trying to seize Aryan Road personally?
The Emperor has panache, I'll give her that. It takes some real guts to confront the Kingdom and Alliance simultaneously. If you ask me, it feels like quite a roll of the dice for us to keep focusing on the West, while the Imperial threat marches towards us unchecked.
We should help
We need to go help Aryan Road. If we don't ride out soon, the fortress could fall.
Now wait just a minute. What becomes of the uprising in the West if we do that? Of course, we can't turn a blind eye to the Empire's attack either. But taking the sword to these insurrectionists must be our top priority.
Indeed. Considering the relative urgencies of both situations, the trouble in the West takes precedence. That said, the thought of Aryan Road falling into her hands is a difficult one to stomach.
Send forth the Knights of Seros, then. We may be few in number, but even a small force can be all the difference when defending a siege. And given the debt we owe you, the Archbishop will surely not refuse you this favor.
Thank you, Sedith. I'll send an envoy to her at once. Go to Lady Rhea and request reinforcements from the knights at both Arendelle and Aryan Road. Tell her, if Arendelle proves too difficult to pacify, her knights should not hesitate to abandon it. If such an eventuality comes, they're to fall back to Aryan Road and hold the fortress with the others. Understood?
Yes, Your Majesty!
We don't have time to be sitting on our hands either. Let's hurry up and end this rebellion.
Right you are. There's not a moment to waste. We'll begin our war council at once.
All right. Or Anna.
Greetings.
Rescue these folks. Play a Sylvain this time. Yeah. Sylvain needs the levels, so kinda need it.
Let's give it all we've got.
I am fully prepared.
Alright.
We will proceed as planned. Allow me to help.
Prepared to do
Here goes.
battle.
Okay, but I'm not doing any extra work.
Bum, bum. Boom, boom. Ha ha! Tempest! Light strike. You're done. Snapping fingers.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
There you are. Come on, Your Majesty.
It's royal beatdown time.
It's royal beatdown time tonight.
This is all my fault.
Excellent.
You think I'd go quietly? I can always
Here we
trust you
go.
to have my back.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
The demonic beast.
They've got back foot.
Go. First bar done. Now, light strike. Thank you, Dimitri. Get Juggo! Now for the demonic beast.
You know what they say about playing
Tempest Lance. Now, Dimitri.
Do not let up. It's royal beatdown time. Hey, you tried.
Hey, you tried. You're done. Get lost.
This victory will be the first step toward our new future.
Lady Luck was on my side.
Ba-na-na-na.
Can't help but slack off, I guess.
Dun, dun, dun. Right? Cannot hold any more supply. Fine. Shoot. Fly master.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Go.
Everything has its use.
Go to War Master.
Care to make yourself useful?
Ingrid and Dimitri.
Counting on you both.
Let's do this together.
We'll handle this together.
We all
Right.
must do our fair share.
Let's also go to the item shop seller.
I carry a little of everything here.
Get to the sell. Bullion.
Hope to see you again soon.
Greetings.
Anything you have?
Blast. Welcome.
I still
Is
buy
that the
these
one?
while I have them.
Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you.
Um,
Come back soon.
Because if I check the facility master, everything's been.
Allow me to assist with
Yeah,
any
everything's
matters
been
regarding
upgraded.
the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
I still pick that up just so I can have it. Now then. Convoy ambush? My god! Alright. Let's see. Dimitri. Felix.
I won't fail.
Rodrigue, why not?
Darius.
In the battle.
We'll set them straight.
Pause.
I'd rather push on.
We must act now, before the worry sets in. I know not how much I can offer, but allow me.
Here goes. Let's
On, but we need to defend this position for now.
Down. Ha! This pressure is exactly what I need to thrive.
Get Felix going. Now for Astrid. A summoner has appeared.
by my command. March!
I got this.
Tourist.
Oh, too easy.
Alright. Here we go.
This will be your grave. Give it up.
You're done.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
By my command, march!
Now, head for the summoner.
I could do with some reinforcements.
Who do you think I am?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Good.
We can ill afford defeat here.
Stand back!
We cannot allow the battle to continue trending this way.
Here we go.
Come with me. We'll settle this.
This'll be a breeze. Hey, you tried.
My turn?
I'm dragging the others down.
Good.
I'm Everett.
Too easy.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
I'll help in what small way I can.
Now you're done. Welcome to your grave.
Pathetic.
It's finally over. Defending is never easy. I can do even better.
I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes ago.
Alright. Did pretty well.
Well?
Alright. Refill supplies. Let's grab new strategy. Survey spot. And an unexpected counter. Right. Okay, you're not good for this fight.
I will do what I must.
Sadie's it, but she's weakened as hell. Dorothea technically is good. Hydrate, can do.
Another day, another stage to conquer.
Let's begin the fun.
It's time for battle. I'd prefer...
We must act now, before the world. I know not how much.
Or not to die here, if that's okay with everyone.
To die here?
I can't afford to fall behind either.
Be the Almond Knight and his allies. You're done. Good work, Talon.
Retreat!
Meteor! Now. Perhaps a duet?
We'll settle this.
I'm ready whenever you are. This is on you.
Okay, hers is flashy.
My conviction is unshakable.
I'm dragging the others down.
Every time I grow stronger, I'm thrown into another battle. It's a vicious cycle.
Keep it up.
Keep it up. You're done.
I can do this! This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
Things will get even worse if I sigh.
Leave this to me.
How dare you. Meteor. You're done. Boom.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Excellent. Everyone else? All out offensive. Pick that up. Boom, boom. Now. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Let's start with this. Now unload.
Give in.
Alright.
Now you're done.
This is the worst. Here goes.
I'm going. It's time.
There you go. Now, drop down on their health bar of yours immediately.
My turn? I'll take over.
Here we go.
Here to join me?
We'll settle this.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Boom.
This is on you. Thanks.
Yeah, all right.
Allow me.
Allow me.
I will cut you all down.
You're done.
Can I go home now?
Cheers means so much more when I'm on stage.
Alright. Next, do this one. Cannot dodge during this fight, by the way. Let's... Nice sell.
Time to go to work.
Dimitri, and you're fine.
Let's earn our keep.
Hi, Rodrigue.
We must act now, before the worry sets in.
Come join me. Dimitri,
We will proceed as planned.
here.
We must strive to perform to the...
Here goes.
Let us show them the might of the greatest soldiers Vargas has to offer.
Victory will be ours. Together.
Do not let the strongholds fall. Okay.
I guess we'll attack here.
Don't mind if I do.
Hello there.
Now then.
Let's move out.
You're done.
We'll settle this.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Good enough?
On to the next step.
There we go.
We'll settle this.
There we go. Over 3K hits.
We'll do it together.
Oh, that's 4K broken.
I'm unstoppable.
You're getting the hang of that power of yours.
Leave this to me.
We're in the 5Ks.
Hit them hard and fast. The strongholds out.
Here we go.
We'll settle this.
Can we hit higher?
We'll do it together.
We're at 6K. Here we go. As long as we just don't drop our combo. There's no need to dodge if you just don't stop attacking.
We were right to bring you aboard.
I do hope you'll make this fun.
Here we go. Here we go, 7K!
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Oh no, don't let me lose my streak. Where's the enemy? Bring me the enemy! Bring me more enemies! I don't want to lose this streak! Oh, no, yes, no! Oh, I dropped it. I dropped the combo. We were almost at 8K.
We'll settle this.
I ran out of enemies.
We'll do it together.
And then just unleashed my ultimate nowhere. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Jesus. I went in.
Yeah, all right.
Right on.
Watch out!
Here we go. You there. You're done.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Bravo. Oh. Hello there, random dude.
I almost feel sorry for them.
There we go, and down you go.
I'm ever...
Let's move out!
All defense.
They may be our foe, but I can't help but be impressed.
A demonic beast has arrived.
Show them how firmly our defenses can hold.
Hit them hard and fast.
Looks like it's time to defend.
Doesn't need to dodge if I can just sidestep with my own ability. Here you go. Down goes the demonic beast. This lance. Let it recover, let it recover. Tempest Lance. And I've got you.
Out of the way!
Warp. Gotcha. Holy and Dark Knight combined.
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Right on.
Right on.
Can I go home now?
Can I go home now?
I'll hesitate no longer.
Alright.
I won't let myself stop here.
Affected. Rosha's pretty good. Pretty solid, pretty solid, pretty solid.
What you think?
For strategy. Oh. Oh, increases resistance. Let's up to dues. God help us. Strategy.
Indeed.
On the guards.
I see.
Please take one of these. Give me a blessed light. Back to the squad. You can hold no more supplies. Don't worry, that's not a problem.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Training instructor. Hey, Lade. How are you doing, my man?
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
It's the class thing. Solid, solid, solid. Oh, doing okay? Uh-oh, doing well. Okay, Dorothea just mastered that, so I can change her class.
Only
Lightning
thorns left.
assist.
The more
Swordbreaker, Sabbath, Flame. Let's change her class and change where she's gonna be. Let's put Dorothea under. No, not soldier, not soldier. Or user. Back, Lade, since you're here. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Boop. Give you a shout out since you are a good bean. Move. Move. Get some messing around with this. Alright, so let's do Seventh Plane. Let's grab Ingrid, Happy, and then Rodrigue and Dorothea, and begin. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Glad you were here to keep me on my toes.
Alright, that is Mastered for Happy.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Happy, upgrade to a bishop.
You can't do the job without the outfit.
Fair in this game, you really can't. Smells good.
With proper training, you'll be
New support
unstoppable.
conversation unlocked. Who do we got? Dimitri and Ash. Let's go. Let's see it.
Time certainly does fly, Ash. Why, it's already been 1.5 years since you became a knight. Still, it must be difficult working in such unfamiliar lands. Are you doing well?
Yeah, I'm great. Everyone in the capital has been really nice, honestly. If anything, I guess I'm still just unsure if I have what it takes to be a knight.
Do not give in to doubt. Remember, most knights currently in the service of House Blathed only entered the castle after I became king. You have fought with me for much longer, and so in that sense, you have the advantage.
Sure, but I'm not nobility. I don't even have a crest. So, I want to repay you for appointing me, even if it costs me my life.
Oh,
I see.
No worries.
Tell me, Ash, what exactly does knighthood mean to you?
Huh? I'd say knights are loyal to the king, and willing to give their lives to protect the crown and their people. That's right. Right?
No.
That is indeed what many claim a knight should be, but reality is rarely so rosy. Put bluntly, it is the job of a knight to dispense death. The code of chivalry emphasizes loyalty, yes, but this is only to ensure knights remain under the complete control of their lords.
Well, I mean, I guess that's true.
I have no quarrel with your dedicating yourself to such a code, but there is no need to stake your life upon it.
But...
My closest friend was a knight who served the royal family. He was near to my own age, and I admired him greatly.
Talking about Glenn.
But one day, I watched him die.
Yep.
He stood his ground and fought bravely, but his life was snuffed out in the blink of an eye all the same.
You're talking about Felix's brother, right? I remember Lord Rodrigue mentioning him.
His dying screams echo in my mind to this day. My point, Ash, is that there may come a time when you must decide between your loyalty and your life. And though I know this to be a selfish request, when that day comes, I want you to choose life.
Even if it means turning my bow against you?
Especially then. If you find yourself unable to follow through, I beg you to leave the battlefield quietly and with all haste. I pray it never comes to that.
Right. I have something to say, though.
What is...
I don't think that friend who protected you threw his life away because he was a knight. He just wanted to save his best friend.
Even if it meant destroying futures that might have come to pass had he but lived?
Look, I don't know if what he did was right. So if you're asking me not to throw my life away, I promise that I won't. But I don't think it's wrong to fight to the end for someone that you love.
Well put. Perhaps you're right. In any case, I must be off. I have drills I must attend to. After all, I must do everything in my power to be the sort of ruler worthy of such loyalty.
You've done more than enough, Your Majesty. We all respect you to the ends of Fodlan.
Oh. Good lad, Ash. Damn good lad. Let's see. Being close to A rank will... Ooh, excuse me, a lot of folks. Now then, 2-hour strategies!
Which battlefield are you headed to?
An unexpected encounter. Let's see. I'm solid for that one. Rodrigue is okay. Dimitri's okay. Happy is fine. Alright, we're good. Actually, hold on. Could be pretty solid. Vayne, however, is pretty good.
If that's what you want.
You get in the fight?
Let us cut through our foes.
Well then.
Alright.
We will proceed as planned.
We must act now. I'm here to provide backup.
Hear you loud and clear. I might just be able to help.
Here goes. Yeah.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Okay, but I'm not doing any extra work.
Defeat the mage and their allies. Frozen left.
I'm dragging the others down.
Get. That one.
Where's this?
All would be lost if I were to die here. We won't lose, no matter what.
They may be our foe, but I can't help but be impressed.
Lance.
Stop now. That's our king. Wherever you go, we'll be right there with you.
Nice. Rodri's getting stronger.
I'm dragging the others down.
Here goes. Yeah.
Now. There you go. That's the first health bar down. Offense.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Good enough.
Go. Next one. You're done with this health bar. And now, ready.
Go get him, Your Majesty.
You're helping too, Sylvain.
You're helping too, Sylvain. Ready to go again?
Go get him, Your Majesty.
Alright, now it does no damage because he's dying. I have to do this. Ding, 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 ding. Done.
Nice going, everyone. That's one in the win column.
Woo!
I'm glad to be of use.
Excellent. Alright. Solid, solid. Back to camp, grab the reward. Oop.
Well,
Your
how'd it
reward,
go?
spirit dust, nice. Let's.
Any result's a good result.
We need magic plus 5, so let's do that for Flame. Luck plus 2. Dimitri. Defense plus Dimitri again. Resistance. Definitely going to Dimitri's. Charm. Dimitri again, why not? And then HP. That's solid 65. Then ink. Alright. I lived. Gragus.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Get to this one, that will make it we're right next to our next story mission. Remember, the goal is 2 story missions a day. Defeat the sniper.
I won't fail.
Bring Dimitri. Sylvain. Ingrid.
I'm ready.
You're just good as you are, Happy. Begin the battle!
Don't fall behind. The outcome of the war.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear. Here goes.
Yeah. Our hinges on this battle. Get ready for anything.
We will win. I'm sure of it.
Boom, boom. Get those speed bonuses. The next one. Good. Nice. You received a new weapon.
I got this.
Got you. Done. After the sniper. This will be your grave. I've been Pillar Princess for over an hour. Whoops.
I shall return in a moment.
No way we can lose!
Yeah.
This victory's mine.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Go.
Going for it.
Give it up. Now then, what next?
Yep.
That should do it.
Can't rendezvous review with your friend if your friend's dead.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
Who do you think I am?
I can always trust you to have my back.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back. It's not over.
Oh, too easy.
So hang on.
Waited this moment.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
You prepare yourself for my mites.
Yeah, all right. I don't want to die yet.
There you go.
Our time has finally come.
Well, nearly there anyways.
Give me an actual challenge.
Wow. I still have a ways to go if I want to catch you.
Hope this helps.
Now. Astro. Build.
I've secured the area.
I love Felix's passive because it just keeps building up more and more speed. Every time you dodge an attack, his speed gets higher.
We did it. Maybe now things will actually get a little better?
Oops.
I can do even better. I need to be stronger, faster.
Alright. Good work, Felix. Solid. And strategy point. Let's go.
I see. Then the regicide of our late King Lambert was orchestrated by none other than you and your accomplices here, Viscount Mateus. What's more, you had the audacity to pin the blame for your crime onto the innocent people of Dusker.
We did what we believed to be right, and we still believe it so. I bear neither shame nor regret for our actions.
Our hand was forced, Baron. We took no pleasure in the deed. But we could not lie down and allow Lambert to trample over us with his tyrannical policies.
His beloved Eastern lords may have submitted with naught but a whimper, knowing full well that they would always have the favor of the king. But we in the West refuse to play his game. It's as simple as that.
I understand the situation you found yourself in, but I fail to see the righteousness or necessity in the measures you chose.
Of course, aspects of Lambert's reign troubled me as well. Yet one can never predict what may lie on the other side of a violent, radical revolution. With that understanding in mind, I decided to obey the late king's wishes. If you took issue with his policy, you should have made a formal protest. Surely a dialogue is a more preferable outcome to cold-blooded murder.
Any protest we made would never have drowned out the chorus of his blind devotees.
Wrong. His Majesty would have listened had you only explained your troubles. I'm sure of it. Instead, you cast aside your duties as his retainers, crawled into a fetid bed with the Empire, and ended his life like the base cowards you are.
Aye.
Well, the time has come to face judgment for your sins.
My. Do you really think yourself so different from them, dear Baron?
Cornelia, you scheming wretch.
Judgment for your sins? Do you think this is one of that decrepit church's tired old parables?
No, I'm talking about the fact they
Sorry,
actual
but you're
lions
part
are
of this now,
ready to come here.
trapped here like the rest of us. So be a good little boy and do your part in sowing chaos in Fargus and the rest of Fodlan while you're at it.
Alright, let's see. Alright. Let's raise my support with the vein. Turn to the camp. Go fast. Flying Master, so we can pick up what we got from them.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Door Master. Oh no, all it was strategy. Oh, gotcha.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Alright. Quelling the rebellion.
Gustav, Annette, the success of this plan lies on your shoulders.
We've got this, Your Majesty. I swear, we'll make my uncle see the light.
You sure about this, Dimitri? I probably shouldn't be saying this in front of the Baron's relatives, but the Western Lords could end up convincing Baron Dominic to lead them once more. Killing him now could spare us a storm of grief later.
It would be quicker, I'll admit that. But convincing him to join our cause will pay dividends later on. I'm sure of it.
Not to mention that the Baron's eldest son possesses a crest of his own. Even if the father falls, what's to stop the other lords from promoting his heir as their standard bearer?
That's exactly why I'd rather this end with Baron Dominic as an ally, not a corpse.
How does the corpse of
But
Eagle
first, we'll need to whittle down the armies of the other Western Lords. Only then can we seek an opportunity to reach him.
Dimitri, we should get moving.
Right you are. Our numbers in this battle will be few. Much of our army is off defending Aryan Road from the Empire. In other words, This fight shall not be an easy one, but we cannot afford to fail. And I will need all of your help to ensure we do not.
I wonder what the Dimitri of a few months ago would say if he could hear you now. For what it's worth, I like this version of you better. You seem more... at ease.
At ease? Yes. Perhaps I am.
Look at you go, actually making friends. I can tell this has been quite a fulfilling time for you. Not to say I'm not pleased myself. I only hope you haven't forgotten your true purpose among all this camaraderie.
The Ashen Demon.
If you ever hope to reach the highest of heights, you need a powerful aspiration driving you forward. You know, when we first met, I was struck by the undeniable might of your will. Such strength laid bare the tremendous potential you hold for growth. But if you lose sight of your driving purpose, the growth I hope so dearly for you may not, in fact, come to pass.
Hey, Arval?
Yes?
Don't you think you're getting a bit too obsessed with this little grudge match?
Maybe so. Though I don't believe that's all there is to it.
And my purpose? Why can't we just say it's fighting for Dimitri and call it a day? Right now, that's just as important to me as surpassing the Ashen Demon. Maybe even more so.
Really?
Arval, out with it.
I suppose it just feels like our destiny. Like it's something we're meant to do.
By that. Well, still, time to beat Cornelia. Alright, Gustav is routed. Oh boy. Sacred Shield. On the guard, sabotage. Okay, so there's no way we can recruit. So... let's just put our points in calling the guards in the Sacred Shield. I feel like that's best in our favor. I'm good. You are weak to just about everything here. As is Dimitri, good God.
Another day, another stage to conquer. I shall perform to my utmost.
Lane. Ash could be good. Yeah, that's pretty Ash. Been a while since we've seen Ash in
I'll do
action.
what I need to.
Okay. In their fight, on. Optimize. Optimize. Getting the battle. Now.
Viscount Mateus.
We will proceed
Dimitri, you're gonna go
I will move
fall
to
back to guards.
Leave this. That's my cue.
Ash
Do my best. I'll back them up.
and to do, I want all of you on Gustav.
I will be your shield.
Here goes. Viscount Elidor, they sure aren't holding anyone back. Where's my uncle in all of this?
As we discussed, we will focus our efforts on persuading the Baron to join our cause and chip away at the others en route.
We march together. I will make my brother see reason if it is the last thing I do.
Alright,
With all
Gustav.
the progress we've made, the Western Lords are probably feeling the heat pretty hard. I bet he'll be receptive.
Alright.
We won't have much hope of persuading the Baron without you. Stay vigilant.
Gustav cannot be routed. Alright.
I will give it my all.
I want you seizing that. I want
Leave this one to
you
me.
joining in.
That's my cue.
Happy.
Here
Here.
goes. Yeah, I got it.
I'll do what I can. It's worth it.
Such foolishness. Now, show them the price of their folly.
Out of the way! There are likely more awaiting us elsewhere as well. Stay vigilant.
Stay out of my way.
Right.
Nobody's stopping me from reaching my uncle.
Go.
My apologies for the trouble. Let us continue onward.
Excellent. Let's go. Alright. A lot of them are gonna have my Dark Spike weakness, so...
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
I will give it my all. I shall do my part.
I'll do what I can. I'm here to help.
Here goes.
Get a whole squad going on protecting.
What savage beasts! Dispose of them!
No matter what may come our way, we can fend them off so long
Go.
as we stand together.
Continue the assault. Here we go. Hope you're ready.
I've got you now!
Titanic Might! Go! Done!
I've got you now!
The Baron lies dead ahead. Onward! Stand down.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, my turn. They are relying on me.
Go! Here.
Take a breather.
You called.
I'll show you what I can do.
Yeah.
Take a breather.
Alright, Gustav is advancing
That
again.
should do it. Let's keep moving, Gustav.
Come on, Goose!
I will give it my all. Let us move out.
Leave this one to me. Let's get...
Here we go. Alright. Come on, Gustav.
We did it! All that's left is to convince my uncle.
I must speak with you, my brother. Please.
Gustav, how did you break through?
So you mean to sway our precious Baron Dominic to your cause? Well, I won't allow it.
You won't? Mysterious soldiers.
There are so many of them. We can't let them reach my father.
All out defense.
Surely you see the Western Lords have...
Here we go.
Winning this fight, my brother.
Haven't killed anyone, but we are in the battle start.
Seductress.
Yet if I join you and we should fail, what becomes of us then? What becomes of the citizens of my barony?
Come here.
I've got you now!
However, my heart lies not in this fight. If you can promise victory, then I will join you.
Yes, the Baron is now sided with us.
Thank you, my brother. You will not regret this decision.
With my uncle on our side, we've got nothing to be afraid of.
So this is the sting of betrayal, Allow me to put you in your place. Oh, my dear Titanus, hunt these beasts down.
Titans. Oh. Defend that. I'll handle the creature.
We cannot afford to lose the Baron after all we've done to secure his cooperation. We must defeat the Western Lords and see him safe. Such powerful attacks. Conventional tactics will not serve us much good. Another one of Cornelius' weapons? The damage will be immeasurable if such a monstrosity is let loose. But how?
Cornelius said we would win this handily.
If they're working with Cornelia, then were the Western Lords involved in the tragedy?
Oh! I'm unstoppable.
You're in peak form today.
Titanus is destroyed.
She had that in her back pocket this whole time.
Our knowledge runs far deeper than you barbarians could ever hope to understand.
Justice lies with us. I feel no shame for what we've done.
You must seemingly die for the sake of your so-called justice. This is our only option, Your Majesty. The Western Lords, we...
No words can spare you
now.
You may plead your case to my father beyond the veil of death.
And that's the last of the reinforcements. Things should be a little calmer now.
Excellent.
Let us march, my brother. We can reach Cornelia via the drawbridge to the east.
Understood. Baron Dominic has erected a bridge. Oh my god, they've erected.
Let's see how you like a taste of the Viscum's power.
Oh. Not good.
Those are the same weapons we fought back in Ferdiad. There must be a way to shut them down somewhere nearby.
Of that, I'm sure.
I don't know what's up with those soldiers, but they're going after the Baron. As if...
Warp here. One day you'll be as cool as me. Then you'll be 500 in power rising.
I'll do my best.
Ash.
I'm a little nervous. I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Let them. We've already seen those weapons back in Ferdiad. We know what to do. Form a barrier.
Stay with shield. Here we go.
Out of the way! I've got you now! This may not halt the attacks, but it will at least lessen their impact.
There are the controls. We should capture the stronghold first, though.
There you go. You're mine.
All right, time to shut this thing down.
There we go. Turn that off.
Whew, that was close. Let's go, Uncle.
Back on my horse.
Why can't you just be good little rats and die like you're supposed to?
Oh, I'm sorry, Cornelia. Am I pissing you
They just
off?
don't stop coming. Come on, let's take them out.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Onward! Dark Spike. Now. You're done. I said everyone else, defend Dominic.
Hear me well. Lower this drawbridge at once.
Is that Baron Dominic? Yes, my lord, right away.
Excellent.
Thank you, Uncle. Just a little bit further now.
So, the covenant. You shall not break through.
We don't have time for this. What's your code for?
A Dusker General has appeared.
Forgive the delay, Warrior King of Fargus. Allow us to join the fray.
Excellent.
You've come. I will not forget this fight.
All units,
All
forward.
units, forward. I've got you.
As you wish, Dimitri.
Tricks. What do we do now?
Calm yourself, Ro. We still have plenty of cards up our sleeve.
Out of the way! I've got you now!
Oh, fuck.
More of those weapons. We'll never reach that witch now.
I've got you now!
First one's off.
We'll shut those things down.
Here we go.
Calling for reinforcements, are you? How rude. I suppose it's time for the Western Knights to make their appearance.
Done.
Reclaim those weapons, the warriors from Dusk and Fall. We must bolster their defenses.
First one.
These weapons continue to work.
Alright.
do my best.
I will give it my all. I shall do my part.
Here goes. Yeah, I got it.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
I'll do my best.
You continue protecting Row. You.
We will proceed as planned. Must strive to perform to the best.
Let's begin. It's time.
Amaze me, no matter how many times we fight them. They're like nothing I've ever seen before. That's one down. Let's get a move on to the next one.
Let us crush their defenses.
I'd rather be attacking than defending, but I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
Your turn.
I will not let you lay a hand on them.
Excellent.
Where did Cornelia get these weapons anyway?
You ready?
I've got you now.
Sorry.
I got this.
Go. And horse.
We fought off the enemy reinforcements, but we must stay vigilant. Those guarding the weapons cannot be defeated.
Good.
My turn.
All weapons disabled.
That's that then. On to Cornelia.
Ash,
I'll do my best.
open that chest.
Clever little vermin, aren't they? I'll need some time to reactivate the Viscum. I trust you know what to do, Count.
Yes, of course. I suppose that means I'll be going out there.
Not Row.
Row himself is joining us, by the way. It matters not. Do what you must to protect those controls.
Worry not, King of Fargus.
Worry
We
not,
will not let the
Varus.
controls fall into enemy hands.
I've got you now.
We cannot let them reclaim those weapons. Do not allow the enemy near the strongholds.
Send help to the Dusker soldiers. They need assistance controlling those.
That will be simple enough. You.
Let's begin.
I'll do what I can.
You?
It's worth a shot.
I will give it my all. I shall do my part.
Let's begin. I will be your
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform.
Leave this one to me. That's my
strongholds.
On the guards.
We will be counting on you.
Excellent, my men. Excellent.
Your Majesty. Count Row. You never do shut.
You ever do shy from treason?
I feel myself.
Shy away from treason. Time, she says. But how does she expect me to do so? I'm no fighter.
Play is giving up to get this level. We've been having a fun time. She's doing pretty well so far.
Cornelia, help me!
Down goes Count Road.
Why would she come to your aid now? You truly don't realize who you've allied with, do you?
I don't understand. Where did I go wrong?
Where'd you go wrong, Ro? You went wrong by teaming up with her.
Of this Cornelia. None remain who can shield you from our vengeance.
Stand down.
Speaking of vengeance.
Keep my hands clean, but it seems there's nothing for it. Entertain me, boy.
That is calling dibs.
So, finally shown yourself. There will be no escape for you this time, I assure you.
This is the worst. You kingdom
All out offensive.
dogs are good at giving chase. I must admit.
It's only us and her now. But keep your heads on straight. Watch out for those weapons.
Just what I'd expect of a stray. Flee in terror, only to come back biting at your ankles a moment later.
Hey, you ran too.
Don't say it didn't warn you.
My, what a fascinating power you wield.
Hades.
I don't answer to you, but I'd be glad to give you a closer look.
Out of soldiers already. I
Boom.
told Thomas I needed more than this.
Not much further.
We got her.
Together.
Revenge! Revenge for Happy!
I lose? Curse this feeble flesh.
Seize the witch. It's time she told us the truth.
What a horrible way to treat a saint.
Your mages have met their end, Cornelia. And soon, so will you. You cannot warp yourself out of this. Now let me ask you again. What became of my stepmother? Does she yet live?
No, long dead, I'm afraid. She killed the husband who kept her from the sweet little daughter she loved so dearly, only to lose her own life at that same daughter's hand.
You can't mean...
Didn't I already tell you? Your stepsister has the answers. So this body has reached its end. How pitifully frail you all are.
Excellent.
I'll hesitate no...
Bum, 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 bum. Cleared and killing enough
I won't let
enemies.
myself stop here.
The Dark Knight Master.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Innate abilities. When you masters a class, they will sometimes gain an innate ability that is not listed among the acquired abilities. Classes that will grant innate abilities when mastered differ from unit to unit.
Got to give this a try.
Nice. More renown.
If I seek the truth, I'll have to retrieve it from the Emperor herself. Cornelia said as much before her spirit left this realm. Only a fool would take that temptress at her word, but I do believe there is truth to her claim. Edelgard knows something. The Empire was surely involved in my father's death, and Perhaps she was as well.
Hold on, Boar. You owe us all an explanation here. The Emperor is your stepsister?
Yes.
Ah, my apologies. I suppose I never mentioned it.
No, you did not.
So if I've got this straight, after you were born, your dad got remarried to her mom?
Correct. Though the truth of my stepmother's background was never revealed to the public, as you can imagine. Of course, all that is in the past now. There was no reason to keep hiding it from my closest allies.
Your Majesty, if I may, I can handle the explanation.
That will no doubt prove faster. You knew my father many years longer than I did.
It all started 20 years ago, when a dreadful plague ravaged Ferdiad. King Lambert's wife was among those claimed by its spread. In hopes of bringing an end to the epidemic, the king sought experts from across the land, scholars, doctors, mages. Among those, it was an imperial scholar by the name of Cornelia who finally turned the page on our suffering and put an end to the pestilence.
Oh yes, I've heard about that. She helped develop many of the districts in the capital as well, didn't she?
Yes.
It's a little weird to think she's the one who planned out the places we all lived.
They even used to call her a saint. What could have happened to her to make her so different?
Alright,
Interestingly enough, she never asked for any kind of reward for her feat. Well, at first. In lieu of any compensation, monetary or otherwise, she requested that we rescue one of her old friends from the Empire. Which is the story of how the late king came to meet his future wife, Lady Patricia. Or should I say, Lady Anselma.
I don't get it. Why would she need saving?
I'm not sure of all the details myself, but I know she was banished from the court after becoming involved in some sort of political dispute. Lambert always did have a soft spot for those in need. And of course, in the thick of all that, the two developed feelings for each other. It's difficult to say for sure if it was love, but it was something. Anyway, that's all I have.
Looking back on the events now, it's hard to know just how much of it was part of Cornelia's plot. In any case, I must learn more about my stepmother's death. I have no doubt it connects in some manner to the truth about the tragedy. Who was Cornelia working for? And what was Edelgard's role in all of it? If I truly want to know, well, there's only one person I can turn to.
You want to get answers from the Emperor of the very region we're at war with? Is that even possible? I mean, Edelgard is our enemy. She and her like have stamped the life out of so many of our allies. And we've done the same to hers. I don't see how the two sides could just sit down for a chat after all that.
Perhaps not. Make no mistake, she is still our bitter enemy. But I've no other choice. We've extracted all the information we could from the Western Lords. And as Cornelia has departed this world, the Emperor is the only one left we can turn to. Gustav, I'll be leaving reconstruction of the West to you and the Baron.
Understood, Your Majesty. Do you mean to make for Aryan Road?
Indeed I do. Even the most impregnable fortress in all Fodlan cannot hold off an onslaught forever.
True.
I know not how or when Edelgard will make her presence known, but we must hold the Silver Maiden, by any means necessary.
Agreed. You obtain the following. Crusher. Reunion.
Azure Gleam. Reunion at the Fortress City. The Kingdom army crushes the Western lords, and with them, the budding civil war. But amidst the chaos, Adrestia strikes at Aryan Road. Dmitri marches on the fortress city at once and challenges the Emperor herself to save those trapped within the Silver Maiden's walls.
Let's reacquaint ourselves with the situation. Our forces have already pulled out of Arendelle territory and withdrawn to the fortress city of Aryan Road. The same city which finds itself now besieged by the Imperial army.
Most troubling, Your Majesty.
The Knights of Seiros dispatched their very best to the scene, but they find themselves at the sword end of the Emperor's personal guard. Still, the Citadel will not fall easily. The stalemate could continue for some time yet.
Can we really afford to wait, though? Aryan Road's supplies have got to be running thin by now.
If we go without proper preparation, the Imperial army will simply crush us.
Agreed. We should be using the time we have to strike in a manner most favorable to our situation. What we need to do is sever the Imperial supply chain. Then, overwhelm and exterminate the withering remains of Edelgard's army.
Hold on. You want to win the whole war in one go?
Sure,
Indeed
why
I
not?
do. We have been gifted the opportunity of a lifetime, and I do not intend to let it slip through my fingers. It will be a pincer attack, with the fortress at the Empire's front and our battalion at their rear. Even with their larger numbers, we will hold the advantage.
All the more so with the Knights of Seiros in charge of defending Aryan Road.
And even if the Emperor herself escapes, we'll have still dealt a huge blow to the Empire's military.
Oh, I feel nervous all of a sudden. I never expected we'd reach a decisive battle like this so soon. Will we truly be able to win?
Sure. Let's see
We
what happens.
can do this. I know we can. The terrain here is in our favor. As long as we press that advantage, we'll come out on top.
Let us rally the troops, Your Majesty.
Yes. Onward to victory.
There we have it. The Empire and the Kingdom finally squaring off in broad daylight.
Yep.
What a fascinating development. And a troubling one.
I am well acquainted with that look of yours, Claude. What could you be scheming this time? If I recall, you made a similar face the other afternoon when we swept aside the Imperial army ourselves.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm contemplating the fate of the Alliance the only way I know how.
Don't worry about him, Lawrence. He doesn't always look it, but Claude takes this stuff seriously. I promise.
She's right, you know. I'm constantly thinking about our next plan of action. Thankfully, the Empire's turned its beady little eyes away from us for now. It seems they're focusing all their attention on the West. And we owe that title shift to Duke Gloucester's feigned betrayal. The former Duke Gloucester, I mean.
Yeah.
Thanks to him, we managed to run the Empire clean out of Leicester. But there's more to their strategy shift than that.
Do you speak of the unrest within the
And his name is John C.
But the situation may change anew at any
I don't
moment.
see Odin anywhere,
We mustn't
though.
grow complacent. If they emerge victorious against the Kingdom, it is difficult to imagine what course of action the Imperial army would take next.
Yeah. Whatever happens in this battle, it'll shape the future of Fodlan for years to come. I might be brilliant, but even I'm having trouble predicting who's going to come out on top.
Oh god, who's gonna top
But
in this
whoever
war?
it is, I'd bet anything we'll need to
Happen
strike
squeezed.
a deal to keep them at bay. I guess we should be ready for either outcome. Oh, and Lawrence, I'll be asking all sorts of little favors from you, so plan on being busy for a long while.
If needs must, I would do anything for the Alliance.
We can't stand in the crossfire between the Kingdom and the Empire forever. It's high time the Alliance grabbed the reins of history and started steering in our own direction.
Careful there, Claude. That's how things go bad. Not really bad. Alright, so depending on where they put the mission... Oh, wow, that is close.
Do you have a moment?
Forgive me for asking, but I would appreciate if you not divulge the information regarding my father and son. I thought it appropriate to share with those I trust. Many people would consider it a scandal. Got it. Mom's the wed.
You have my thanks.
Have my gratitude, Talon. I guess even nobles have it rough sometimes. I suppose so. I would prefer it if everyone were free to live their lives as they please. I know not how long it will take, but I would dearly like to see it in a world realized. Oh, back. Oh.
What is it?
What's the matter? Having second thoughts? Don't worry about it. You're human out there. A little wavering is only natural. Trust in me, and I'll guide you to the right answer. Do?
Well?
Construction of Arn Road has originally funded by the Empire. House Row, mere lords at the time, turned it over to the kingdom. In exchange, they were granted the title of Count and became major lords in southern Fargus. So that's what went down. Then, from the Empire's point of view, this is a battle to reclaim what they see as rightfully theirs. Correct. Though it hasn't been theirs for a very long time. Of course, the fortress's structure has changed since the Empire controlled it. However, if any members of House Row remain within the enemy ranks,
let us go.
There's no telling how the siege will play out. Must hurry.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Let's start with Felix and Dedu.
Hey, this is great.
Huh. You made this? Pretty good.
You made this? Impressive.
Yes. Alright.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Weapon durability, reduction. Playing Sylvain. Nice.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Oh, but this is simply scrumptious. I love, love, love it.
Okay.
It's true what they say. Good company makes a meal all Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Warrior Gage. Dimitri. Ingrid. Ooh. Perfect.
Hey, this is...
This reminds me of my youth. The days I spent with Glenn and my father.
Oh?
This is heavenly. You can really never get enough of your favorite foods.
Good.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
New support, which I'm guessing is what... Oh, myself in England. Good. Good.
Hey, Ingrid. Glad I tracked you down. Have you ever heard of Tobias's mercenaries?
Tobias's mercenaries? What?
What an odd question. Tobias, The name does sound familiar somehow.
Huh. I thought everybody knew about them. Captain Burling must have exaggerated that part. Anyway, they were a big mercenary group my old captain used to be in when she was a kid. Apparently their leader, Tobias, was so loyal to one of the local lords that he was practically an honorary advisor.
Strange. I thought mercenaries kept interactions with their employers strictly business.
Most do. But not only did these mercs fight for this lord, they pitched in building the castle town too. They even went so far as to trade their swords and bows for hoes and pitchforks and tilled the barren land for the farmers of the region. And they opened up shops in town when the lord was going through some financial troubles.
It sounds like they went far beyond what is expected of most mercenaries. Unless... is that something you all do?
Oh, not at all. We're fighters through and through. Nobody in their right mind would ask us to drop everything to become farmers or merchants. Basically, both the mercenaries and the Lord were doing stuff way different from how they normally do.
Yes, of course. A bunch of sellswords planting seeds and tending a shop is certainly unheard of.
In the end, the captain grew so close to the noble of the region that people started calling him the Lord's right-hand man. I guess my point is, it doesn't matter what you are. Mercenary, knight, noble. You aren't tied to any one role just because of the title you hold. Even battle-hardened mercs can end up as farmhands if that's what the client calls for. And if that's possible, surely a noble can do anything they want too.
True enough. That ties into our conversation from before as well. Thank you. I will give the matter some thought.
Alright.
I know it won't be easy to find the answer, but I'm
Also,
here to bounce
chat, I
ideas
probably
off if you ever need it.
will, do some of the
And
battles
no matter
offline.
what, I'm just glad my old captain's story actually helped you.
Before the next mission,
All
and
this stuff
then
about Tobias and his mercenaries really caught me off guard the first
take
time
it from
I heard
there.
it.
How come? Starting to get
You
to
were
the point
right
where I
about
need
that. But
So rather than doing two
cannot
story
shake
missions
the
tonight,
feeling that
especially
this
when we haven't
Tobias
stayed
person is familiar
yeah, non-story
somehow.
mission. Exactly, non-story mission.
wait, I remember now. I believe the noble in your story may have actually been my grandmother.
Oh.
Really? The last head of House
If not, then
Galatea?
I'll just I might
Yes.
play some more
I don't
tomorrow.
remember very well since I was still so young, but I recall she had a friend by the name Tobias. Though I find it difficult to believe the old man I knew was once a strapping mercenary captain.
If it really was him, he must have climbed the ranks even further than I realized. I mean, not just anyone can meet a noble's family like that. Who would have thought this old story would hit so close to home?
Certainly not me.
Okay, one more thing of food.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Greatly feel like greatly feels. Let's do Sevith and Rodrigo, why not? To the old men. Great.
Solid.
Solid. Solid.
Then you know my food preferences? But how? No, it matters not. You have my thanks.
How thoughtful of you. Shall we feast together then?
Excellent.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Now for the chore master.
Care to make yourself useful?
Let's do an ash.
This is all thanks to you.
Oh, no. I should be the one.
We all must do our fair share.
Let's-
Care to make yourself useful?
Let's grab Sebeth. Oh, Blaine does not like volunteering for maintaining that. Sebeth and Blaine, you can help me organize documents then.
I've got nothing to worry about with it.
Do not strain yourself unnecessarily, Flame. Leave the hard labor to me and rest as you see fit.
Aw.
I am perfectly capable of performing work such as this. Thank you very much.
Sassy.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Blaine must know. Yes. Excellent.
We all must do our fair
one
share.
more.
Care to make yourself useful?
Mitri. Rodri.
I've got nothing to worry.
You shouldn't be troubled by such menial tasks as these, Your Majesty. I suggest you rest instead.
Work like this will help me stay sharp when I need it most. Besides, you're here to help lighten my burden.
Your Majesty, you're a king. You shouldn't be doing menial labor like this. Good gods!
A fine effort. I couldn't have done it without you by my side, Rodrigue.
There's no need for flattery, Your Majesty. We both know you helped me more than the reverse.
We all must do our fair share.
Can we speak a moment?
We've received word that the fighting in the east has been abrupt. We anticipated that the Empire would focus her efforts on the western front from here on out. But none of us expected that the Emperor herself would lead the attack. However, this could present us with an opportunity, just as His Majesty said. Let's defeat the Emperor right now and end the war once and for all.
Hey,
Stopped by Aryan Road to see Catherine before I came here. Jameer was there too. Remember her? Doesn't ring a bell.
Huh?
Oh, who's that? Used to be in the Knights of Saros. I'm sure you saw her around. Jameer's the one who taught me how to use a bow. Honestly, I would have liked to stay and fight alongside her. Ray would be mighty upset if I went and got myself killed.
That's
Now
not
it's
good.
finally come. I knew our paths would eventually cross, so long as I was a part of the Kingdom Army.
Huh?
What are you talking about, Dorothea? Me, it's time to fight 80. Will I be able to surrender to the Empire? Will I be able to surrender to the Empire if I lose again? The question keeps going around in my mind.
Time to work you into shape.
Dark Knight. Orla. Felix from Mortal Savant. Hey. From Priest. Bishop. Again. Training.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Dorothea. Thief.
Well, this.
Good. All right.
Hey.
No.
Got to give.
I can't wait.
Have I regained my...
How can I? This better
Nice.
not be one.
Nice. Alright, hang on.
Time to work you into shape.
Almost time to make our units into specializations again.
I must set course.
Alright. Over myself. What to do? Dimitri. Sylvain. Felix. Felix. Ingrid. Ash. Mercedes. Net. Rodrigue. Dorothea. Happy. Seviv. Blaine.
That felt good. Let's do it again.
Good.
Training with proper training, you'll
New
be
sport
unstoppable.
conversations unlocked. Dimitri, Sylvain.
Ah, Sylvain. I was hoping to ask your opinion on our recent meeting.
Hey, I'm always happy to talk. But if you want House Gautier's take, shouldn't you ask my father?
I don't want House Gautier's opinion. I want yours.
Okay. Well, we were talking about the pros and cons of incorporating commoners in the nobility, right? Seems to me like we got it all sorted out.
Yes. The discussion primarily revolved around a single point. Whether those without crests are actually worthy of entering the nobility.
I mean, if they're up to the challenge, I don't see why not. It's like how you promoted my brother, right?
Yeah.
Skill is what matters in the end.
Indeed. And the performances of Ash and the Commander serve as proof of such.
Just don't get carried away, you know? Too much of a good thing and all that.
Agreed.
I'm sure you realize what would happen to the kingdom if we lost the power of crests.
Yeah.
Naturally. However, crest bloodlines are currently fading everywhere. People such as Felix who were born with major crests are the exception in this day and age.
Which means Fargus has two options if we want to retain our power. One, we bolster our military and promote prosperity while delicately letting the bloodline dance play out. Or two, we admit bloodlines won't last forever and create a social system that doesn't rely on inheritance. Neither one would hold up for long, but if I had to choose, I guess the first option would be the better one for the kingdom on the whole.
Bolstering our military is more easily said than done. Impoverished as our land is, it will be difficult to compete with regions of more fertile ground.
Hey, do you remember what I said when you talked to me about promoting my brother? I told you it was important to keep up appearances while we were in the middle of a war. And honestly, I don't have any real objection to the way you're running things now.
Thank you, Sylvain. I knew you would help me sort things out in my head.
I don't usually get into serious stuff like this, but I'm glad I could help.
Such topics are not beyond your grasp, though. Your complete sincerity is a great strength. That said, you never show that side of you to any but Felix and myself. Although, I must admit, you were far from sincere during our academy days.
Ugh, don't remind me. Just thinking about it makes me cringe.
If you see the error of your ways, it is not too late to mend them. Or perhaps you require one of my lectures like old times?
Pass. You know I've got them all memorized anyway.
I do hope you realize how much I rely on you, Sylvain. You have so many things I lack. You're clever and quick-witted like your father, yet...
Yeah, well, I've been jealous of your strength ever since we were kids.
None of us are perfect, so let us dwell no longer on our failings. I apologize for taking up so much of your time, though I hope to have similar discussions in the future.
I'm looking forward to it. Glad I can always speak my mind around you.
Alright. We have all of our training done. This is a good spot to save. And find someone to raid. Thank you for joining us out tonight. I will be back again tomorrow with either Final Fantasy XIV or more Fire Emblem. We'll see how the mood fits us. Till then, y'all take care. And make sure to stay shameless. Let's see who's on that we want to raid. Speak in the library. Just send some love her way. Take care, everybody. See you around again next time. Then, shameless, everyone.